Hey you, what up? Welcome back to my channel with Motion, and today, this is my new build. This is a cast on crit poison. We are utilizing the perfect Agony as well because it's easier to scale the crit multi rather than the dot multi, and we are still utilizing the fire module net as well, and it does have the critical strike and critical damage, so it's way easier to scale the build. So we are getting the big value from different things here and there. So we are cast on crit, ball, lightning, and using the 2 fire skill from the axe. So how to inflict poison? The answer is inextricable fate. This line right here is very huge. All damage inflict poison, because it said all damage. The damage scaling in this build, it's very easy. We will talk about that later. So all damage can inflict poison against enemy by at least 3 grasping vine. So before you can do any damage, you need at least 3 grasping vine, and then your poison need to ramp up as well. And because this perfect agony here, non-critical strike cannot inflict element, so you need full crit cap. So how do we fix the problem? The answer is with the annoying Fine Spike Cordial. This is the new annoying right here. Right here, Fine Spike Cordial inflict a grasping vine on hit against enemies with fewer than 8 grasping vine, and we are only need 3 of those during effect of any life flash. And we are Pathfinder, so we have the enduring life flash, so it's permanent flash all the time. So every hit will inflict a grasping vine. And with the launching steel of spring, the grasping vine is not really that good, and that's the answer is right here, the ball lightning, because the ball lightning is very huge, bro. This is oh my god, the projectile is so fast. The enemy around the orb is taking like a very high number of small hits, and all of those small hits will trigger your Fine Spike Cordial as well. So you will inflict like, I don't know, like 5 or even more. So basically 2 of these ball lightning will inflict like, I don't know, maybe fully 8 of the grasping vine. It's crazy, man. The ball lightning is crazy. It will fix your life. That's the only reason I'm using the lancing steel of spraying cast on crit ball lightning. And also the Ungil's harmony is very good, because the first line right here increase global critical strike chance, which is very good. It's up to 418, I believe, if it's a max roll, and fully critical modifier, fully quality with the criticality. This is very good. Your critical do not deal extra damage is fine. It's not affect us in any way because we are perfect agony. Critical strike do not deal damage. It's the second line right here. And this is only a 2C item, and the inextricable fate is also 1C item. So the mandatory item right here is only these 2. And also you only can play this with Ranger, because you need the what is called the Master Surgeon for the enduring life flash. You can play with Deadeye or Warden if you want to, but the Pathfinder will give you all the defensive layer you need. You can check this. My Fist max hit is 26,000, and my Elemental max hit is 80 as well. This is without the cast damage taken steel skin or whatnot. So this character is fairly tanky. I'm not gonna say it's immortal build. I die sometime. Look at my EXP. It's 2% because I'm running the tier 17. I'm not immortal. My build is pretty min-max at the moment. I'm using 2 corrupted Ungil's harmony, malevolence, and additional curse. The malevolent, which I'm using right now, because the build is pretty socket starved, so I'm able to put another auras in here. So that's the basic of how the builds actually works, and then you get carried by the fire Mjolnir. So for the damage itself, I'm using Firestorm of Pelting and Blazing Salvo. I already tried all of the spell right here, and the very good one is Firestorm of Pelting and Blazing Salvo. The honorable mention would be Tornado of Elemental Turbulence if you are struggling with the Firestorm of Pelting, because this skill is FPS breaking, but it's also give you a huge damage. Without the Firestorm, it's you basically lose the damage, not lose the damage, but the ramp up time will take twice as long. As for the axe itself, +1 socketed gem for the prefix is very huge, because you get 1 additional level here and 1 additional level for the active skill, so you get 2 more level from the axe itself. It's level 28 right now, pretty insane. And then Unbound Element, Deadly Element, and Cruelty. I don't really like Cruelty, to be honest with you. Cruelty is good while you mapping, but if you want to bossing, I would recommend to switch to it's either Elemental Focus or Consecrated Effect. So Consecrated Effect is pretty good, especially while you bossing, because the less area of effect will make your Firestorm of Pelting is become more compact, so the Firestorm will be tighter, and then you will get very good value out of the Consecrated Effect. If you are bossing, I recommend to switch the Cruelty, because when you bossing, the Cruelty only goes up to 20% ish, and then the boss goes facing. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna switch to Elemental Focus, I think, for now. Yeah, I will buy the Awakened Elemental Focus. It's 40%, I believe, more damage. It's arguably better, I think, Elemental Focus. As for the rest of the gear, it's only like Strength, Intelligence. I'm using the Helical Ring also here for the Strength, Intelligence, Crit Multi. This Crit Multi is converted to Dot Multi, so it will give you a huge damage. It's basically just Strength in Resistances, Chaos Resistances, and Evasion or Armor, whatnot. As for the helmet, at the moment I'm using the Trigger Socketed Spell Value Focus, so it's a Temporal Chain, Ascension Mark, and Despair, because I'm using the you can apply additional curse on ring, and also the Whisper of Doom, so you can apply 3 curses, which huge damage. And I'm also using Tornado here. To be honest though, the Flame Wall is better than the Tornado, because right now my Tornado is only giving me 100 DPS, 100k DPS. I'm not sure about that. Before this I'm using the Flame Wall. It's good because you get more damage with the Lancing Steel of Spring, and also from the Blazing Salvo from the Flame Wall. Yeah, I might switch back to the Flame Wall though. I'm still trying the Tornado thing. Maybe it's good, I don't know. So that's for the gear. As for the tree, it's looking like this. So Suppress, Life, Flash Effect, Perfect Agony, and then life, more crit, more crit, more crit. So as for the mastery right here, enemy poisoned by you cannot deal critical strike is very quality of life, because you gain 3 grasping fine when you take critical strike. It's very annoying. When you go mapping with the mod increase critical, you will get like 10 grasping fine all the time. It's kind of annoying. So enemy poisoned by you cannot deal critical strike is very quality of life. But if you are going for bossing, I think the poison you inflict deal 20% faster is pretty good. As for the cluster jewel, you don't necessarily need the chaos version, because the damage is let me turn off my wait a minute. Oh yeah, so let's add like 5000 chaos damage. So if you are taking the increased chaos damage, it will goes up, as you can see from 1 million to 10 million. If I switch the chaos damage into fire damage, it also goes up. If I switch the fire damage to elemental damage, it also goes up. Yeah. So the damage scaling is very easy. You can take all the fire damage in the tree and then you're fine. You can take all the elemental damage. You can take all the chaos damage. It's fine. Which is not fine is you take the damage over time multiplier, because we are using perfect agony. Yeah. So it's either fire, chaos, elemental, or even the global. But the spell damage is not, it will not increase your hit DPS. So the spell damage only give you the hit DPS. It's not gonna improve your poison DPS. So yeah, that's about it. And then also you need to look at your critical strike for the blazing salvo and your firestorm as well to get to crit cap. Basically it's currently at 100,000 with the assassin's mark on. Without the assassin's mark, let's see, without the assassin marks, it goes to, yeah, you know, it goes to 90. So assassin's mark is pretty useful right here. And then you need your power charges as well, and if you are still struggling with those, the diamond flask will do the work. So yeah, that's about it. Because this crit chance is also your chance to poison, right? The crit chance is equal to chance to poison, so you need to cap it. As for the budget version, I will run T16 maps with this trash, axe, and a tabula, and I will turn off my progenesis and my forbidden flame and flash, and I will using the level 1 for to letting you know that the build is fine with the budget version. Double danger guy is not giving me any damage, right? It's only defensive, and I'm not gonna use my curse as well, so I'm not getting any value for the luxury Angel's Harmony. Okay, and I will turn off my malevolence as well. I will run some maps after this to showcase the build is fairly good at the budget setup. I think in the future video I will talk about how to min-max this build also. For the moment I will end this video right here. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and show us some loves. Bye.